Hello everybody, welcome to my live stream. In today's live stream, we are going to be actually doing some 3D modeling for my new game that I am creating. This is the second live stream I'm going to be doing on this game. I'll be talking to you guys about everything we have so far for our game and some future things and some new ideas that we've brought to the table. So everything we're talking about in today's video will be about my new game. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to just go ahead and finish off the Springhorn's textures for the infant. So you guys will see me be doing that. I am still kind of new to the texture thing, so if I'm doing anything wrong and you guys know, then let me know. Let me try fixing this so I can actually get you to the right screen. I think it's this one. Perfect. Okay. So I'm currently working on the Springhorn's infant. You can kind of see in this picture right here the textures and the different looks of the infant. This is the infant so far. I still have some texturing issues to solve out, so do not mind that. I'm going to go ahead and link the Discord because I almost forgot to do that. So let me go ahead and do that real quick before I get started on doing anything else, because I will forget. Okay, if it lets me pin it, that would be nice. Okay, so what I'm pinning now is the Discord link to our game, if you guys are up to supporting it, and also it's taking forever for me to pin. That Springhorn model has thighs. Yes, he does. I'm still figuring out texture, so the adult one is like pink on its other Blender file, which is annoying. Oh gosh, I'm hitting my microphone, sorry guys. I don't mean to like hurt your ears. Okay, let's finish this real quick. I'm almost close to finishing the infant, and then I have to do the juvenile model. This whole like back leg is just... Why am I underwater diving? What do you mean by that? If you hear my computer in the background, it's because the processor is dying. So if that's what you're hearing in the background, that's my processor dying. And it's like really loud right now. When you hit your microphone, it sounds like you're underwater. Sorry about that. When does it come out? Right now, we don't really have a release date on when we want this to come out. I do plan on having it out at like at least the end of 2025 to the beginning of 2026. So that's like the full release. Now we're gonna have a pre-alpha, an alpha, and a beta stage of the game. And pre-alpha is going to cost, let me look at the price I was going to do, because we're going to have where it's going to cost something for pre-alpha, alpha, and beta, but it's going to be free on full release, so don't worry about that. Alright, let me look. I forgot what I put for the prices, for the possible prices. This could go down, so if you think it's too high, let me know, and we'll think about different prices. So I was thinking pre-alpha could be 100 Robux, alpha could be 85 Robux, and early access for a beta would be 50. And then obviously full release would be free. The reason I'm doing this is to help with the progress of the game, because I'm the only thing funding it right now and I don't make a lot of money. So I need to do that in order to like get the game running a little bit faster, and a little bit more side currency would make it easier for me to get it done quicker. Hopefully that made all sense. I didn't want to make it too expensive that people couldn't buy it, but I also didn't want to make it super cheap. We could possibly have creatures that have wings and 4 legs. Obviously, we're going to have creatures with wings. Something I did not talk about yet that I've not said at all in any of the official information is I plan to have like special events created by the game itself, not like Halloween and stuff like that. It would be like holiday events or something like that that we create. So it's something we make up. But what I was thinking is that we would have like this one event where basically there would be a laboratory in the game and there would be creatures or stuff based off of the laboratory that basically failed. Kind of like they do in Jurassic World and Camp Cretaceous, how they make like an island that all the stuff that failed on, if that makes any sense. So I have events like that. But with the comment about the creature with 4 legs, that could be an event we could add a 4-legged creature that looks a little bit weird. Where in the world is this at? Okay, it's over here. I was like, where is this at? It's not showing up. There we go. Back legs are done. Also, with the baby model, if you haven't looked at the springhorn, the springhorn has horns. Obviously, the females won't have them. If they do, they have tiny ones. But you can see the baby model has little hairs on the top of his face. Those are so hard to texture because it was so annoying. What is the game going to be called? Right now, it's SEL. I don't know what that stands for, so don't ask me, because I haven't come up with anything of what that should stand for. I might change it later on, but right now it's just SEL for the game's name. I was like, wait. Oh wait, that's the wrong tail. This is the tail we're trying to go for over here. There we go. If we buy pre-alpha, will we get other things before release, beta, and other stuff? So with the pre-alpha, alpha, and beta stage, we'll be having like special things that you guys get for purchasing those, to kind of be like a way to say thanks for purchasing the game in early access or whatever. And basically what they'll be is like skins, and you guys can use those skins on your creatures, because in our game we'll have different skins. So for example, if we had like a swamp skin or something for our springhorn here, it would be like with green colors and stuff like that. Since we're doing image textures on our models, it makes it a lot easier for us to do skins that way, so then we can have more diversity in the skins looks and patterns while also not having it so difficult for us. So we will have like pre-alpha, alpha, and beta skins that you guys can get so far. And also I'm making these skins unique so then people actually want them. So a lot of the skins you'll be able to obtain on your creatures will be natural looking, but with these skins that you get for just purchasing the pre-alpha and alpha and the beta, where was it? I can't find my polls. The pre-alpha skin is going to be a galaxy springhorn. So it's going to look pretty cool. It's going to be a springhorn with like a galaxy skin. So it will be pretty unique. I may change it if people don't like the fact that it's not keeping to the realisticness, but I don't know. That actually fitted on the tail very perfectly. I barely had to change much on this at all. Look at it, it's a baby. The Lake Kate theme thing, I still have to work on. I've been extremely busy, but I will get to that, I promise. Yes, after I finish doing the textures for the baby, I'm actually going to go and model the new creature. I don't know how to pronounce it. I forgot. Oh my gosh. I suck at pronouncing anything. So I don't know how to pronounce that. I do, but I forgot. Alright, so this is the fully textured baby model, and I don't know what's going on over here. This needs to move. Look at him, he's so pretty. I want to bring him over to his parent, but his parent is all pink because I have to fix the texturing, of course. So I'm gonna try doing that real quick. Because why not? Oh yeah. The adult version is like pink. I don't know why. Let's see if I can copy it over on this. There we go. Okay. I got it copied over to the original Blender, so let's go there. I gotta fix it. That is the new creatures Blender. Why is it not showing me the Springhorns Blender? I love Blender so much, it just like causes so many issues all the time when it comes to recording. See, this is the one. I guess it's telling me I need to model instead of working on textures, but I don't want to. Just let me open this one. Okay. Wait, that's the baby, so here we go. Finally, I found it. It was able to open it. Okay, so this is the baby compared to the adult. I need to make it, I think, a little tinier. Actually, no, it's a good size right there. Maybe just a little bit tinier. Look at it, and the mother's pink. Don't mind her. She's just needing her textures to be fixed. Hold on. I can fix them real quick. It won't take that long. There's one arm. Or not one arm, one body. Tendria. That's actually a good way to pronounce it, I guess. Oh, it went back. It loaded in the textures. I didn't even do all of them. Okay, let's fix her eyeballs because that's creepy. She's got glowing pink eyes. That's not cool. There we go. Alright, so I'm thinking while I'm doing this, I'm just going to create the gender profile look, different looks to it as well. So I'm going to actually make this bigger. No, I need to make that thicker. That's what it needs to be. Okay, where did the name go? I'm just going to move this side because it's being stupid. And I'm just gonna move this forward. Is it still? Where did the text, like the text go? Text disappeared. There it is. It's in the middle. Okay. Perfect. We don't need that no more. Let's save this before I forget. Oh wait, I just didn't want to delete. Why is it doing this? Okay, I just have to save it manually, apparently. It doesn't want to save by itself. The little baby is so cute. Yes, it is. It's so adorable. Look at him. Alright, I'll put him in front, and then I'm going to put the female beside the male. So this is the male right here. We're just going to have that as the male model. I gotta get his little toes on the side. They weren't selecting. Oh man, I'm missing all of his toes. You see it's 3 in the back. So I was thinking the female will be tinier than the male. Now we will have some creatures because realistically in the world, the females can be bigger than the males. Not a lot of times, but most of the times. Well, not most of the times, but you know what I'm trying to say. some of the times they actually are bigger than the males, so I want to actually do that. Why is there 2 sons? I don't know why there's 2 of them. Make her a little bit tinier. So I'm thinking that this size difference is good. She's a little bit tinier than him. We're going to make her horns tinier because realistically, females do have horns. We just don't see it with it that often. I might recreate them. Not gonna lie. If we have a hyena-like animal, the female will definitely be bigger. Definitely 100%. You don't like the update that Horse Life had? You can't control your horse anymore with the yellow arrow. I cannot speak today, so do not mind that. Yeah, look, the Golden Legend. We have a baby. I've textured the baby, so I like to do the juvenile after the female. I want her to have little nubs of horns. I don't want them to be huge. Because she's... I don't know if the species that they're related to, other than rabbit, has like different horns for the genders. God, that's scary. You can just see the teeth on the inside of this animal. So something tiny. Like that. It's the same horns for both genders. So what I could do instead of wasting my time is I could just make these a little tinier. But I don't know. Let's try something. Let's try something. I'm going to try making little horns. You guys let me know if you like these better or if you like the other horns, but those ones just a little bit different. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second. Give me 1 second. I think that's the color of the horn. That looks really dark though. I think this is the color. And we need to mirror this to the face. Okay, obviously this is not finished. Don't judge it yet, guys. Oh, hold on. Are these ones tilted in more? Not really. Okay, so we could have the horns look like this for the female, where they're tiny, they're not too big, or we could take and we can duplicate these guys over here and then just size them down a little bit. Hold on, let me do that too. And then you guys can decide. It's gonna be a little uneven, but if it works, I'll make sure it's even afterwards. Oh my god, that's actually bothering me. Hold on. You know what? We're gonna mirror this one because the other one looked a little bit off. There we go. Okay, so this is what we could have. These are tinier, but they're still the same. And then we also have the tiny little horns that obviously look so much different, but they're just tiny. You like the studs for, personally for the horns? I kind of do as well. A creature based on the zombie bug thing would be cool. This is a type of parasite of fungus that turned some bugs into basically zombies. If you mixed it with a mammal, that would be cool. That's actually a good idea for like a Halloween event. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of going for the smaller horns. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like the smaller horns would fit. Also, do not mind the triangles. We have a model, a model, a model, and a model. In total, this model is like at least 12,000 triangles. So the 63 triangles, do not be afraid of that. That is just this model up here combined with these three models. Okay, nub horns it is. We're gonna delete these. And then are going to fix these horns. No, I didn't want to fix the ear. No, not duplicate. So control shift in. Hold on. I haven't selected anything. That's why. Can't remember what. Oh, stop. Okay, I think it's fine then. Just making sure there wasn't Noigons, and I forgot the the thing to make it so it was easier to spot the Noigons and get rid of them. Okay, so we have the male and the female and the infant. Now we have to make the juvenile, and then obviously the subadult and like the elder will be coming like later on, and subadult's probably just gonna look the same as the guys above this guy do, except the fact of he's tinier is what I'm thinking. And then with elders, because I think I want to do elders, but I'm gonna talk with the staff before we even do something like that. So if we ever add an elder, you're not gonna see it until later on. I think elders would be really cool though. I was trying to get this guy to move, and I couldn't select any of his body parts. Alright, so let's duplicate him. And let's go to the juvenile. And the best thing about this, I could use those tiny horns on the juvenile. And it would be perfect. Although, I think I'd have to reshape him. Okay. The baby does have the head fluff. I don't know if I showed that or if it wasn't visible very much. Hold on, I'll get close to his head. So here's his head fluff. You can kind of see it there. He's got a little head fluff. That was so hard to image texture. I don't know why. Okay, so we need to make another material. And then make it so I know it's not connected to this guy. Alright, it's not connected to him. Perfect. That actually laid out perfectly almost. Like there's a few things I gotta fix, but it was close to being perfect. That is okay. It's kind of hard to see the head fluff from far away. I can't seem to get this little part because of this, like, leg in the way. I hope that's not a big issue. I mean, I could always come back and retexture them when I get more knowledge on the fact of texturing. Okay, that's one arm. Now we have to do this one too. While I'm doing this, so it's not so silent, because I feel like it is, how is your guys' Valentine's Day going so far? I commissioned you for a 3D model around 2 years ago. Is that still going to be made? For the ones I got paid, yes. I do want to finish those ones because obviously you guys gave me Robux for that. But if you're one of the people that didn't pay Robux, then I probably won't get around to doing that because that series kind of died out almost. I mean, I could pick it back up, but I just don't have a lot of time to. If you let me know your Discord user, I'll go back and look, and then I will do your model. Because I'm gonna be quite honest, I forget like half the time some of the tasks I'm supposed to do. So if you just either DM me or you let me know your Discord user, I'll look it up, and I will get it finished for you. How many creatures do you think would be in the main game, and would you keep adding creatures even while the main game is done? Yes, Pre-alpha is going to have the 2 starter creatures, the Springhorn, and the, I don't remember how to pronounce the fox, but there's a fox that we have. It's like Volplinx or something. I suck at pronouncing. And then we'll have 2 unlockable ones that you guys will be able to obtain during pre-alpha. And then as that goes on, we're just going to kind of add creatures to the game as like probably every month maybe, or it all depends on how the development goes and what happens in the future of the game, if I'm going to be quite honest with that. But I know pre-alpha we already have everything planned creature-wise for that. It's a little amount, but it's pre-alpha, so it's not a big deal. What is going on here? What is this? I don't know why this is doing what it's doing. You do not have to pay more. That is totally fine. It's my issue for not doing it sooner, so do not worry. I will get it done, but you do not have to pay more. Do not worry about that either. Same as every day, nothing special. Same for me. Well, that's good. Valentine lip balms. Alright, front feet are done. Now we just have to do these back feet and the other one. Give me 1 second. My live stream is going to be quite short today because I'm going somewhere in a little bit, but I'm still gonna be streaming for a good hour, I would say. I would think. I don't know, it depends. Also, thank you for saying that. I feel like my models have gotten better because I've actually been listening to criticism. When I was like starting out, I never listened to criticism at all from anybody. And I think that's what caused some issues in my models. But I've been learning some new things. I recently learned, as you can probably tell, image texturing. I'm still new to it, so there's a lot of things I don't really understand or need to learn at the moment. But I feel like my models have improved. Oh my god, that glitched out for a second. It scared me. The only thing that's different about the juvenile model is the like lightness of it, which isn't that bad. Like the baby is darker than the adults and stuff. What is my favorite creature so far for the game? For this game so far, my favorite creature has to be the brand new one we just got, which is a puma mixed with a wolf, basically. I'll show that one in a second because that's what we're working on next. I probably won't finish or even get close to finishing when I end the live stream for that guy. He's probably just going to be something you see in the Discord when I'm done modeling him. Wait. Oh man, I didn't finish this side. What heck? What is going on here? Is it the knee? And then it's this part that's causing an issue. There's still like an issue. What is this issue right here? Dang faces. There's also an issue right here. I see. There we go. Now just the tail, finally. And then we'll be done with the package deal here. I always saw it as hate as well. I mean, I think that was pretty normal. The fact that you'd see like criticism as hate in a certain way when you're especially new to it. Because the thing is, a lot of people, they don't know how to criticize people right without like being mean about it. And that's what I didn't like the most when I started modeling, is a lot of people are just mean about it. Now, some people generally were just trying to help me and I didn't see that, which was my fault, but a lot of people can be pretty mean with their criticism, and it's like, really? Look at that. He is beautiful now. I think what I want to do, I know this is not in the concept, but I think I want to keep the hair for the juvenile. Keep the hair for the juvenile, but add like little horns on the head, like the female has. Because I kind of like the fur being on the juvenile, because it's still showing that he's growing out of his baby stage, but he's still there. In a sense. Okay. What do you guys think? You think that looks good? Have him have the hair still while having the horns? I'm gonna put him back with his family. They're so cute! Oh, I love it. If I make an updated Blender tutorial, it's definitely going to be better, and I do feel like I want to make another one. I just don't have a concept yet, and I don't have the time, so I need to like get time to make the redo of my Blender tutorial. Alright, let's go ahead and start on the new creature, because I'm done working on the springhorn. I love the springhorn, but I think I've been working on him a lot. Let me close this other one. Just save that just in case. Alright. You guys are about to see the new creature. This will be the first unlockable in the Aethio class. The Aethio class, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, is the carnivore class basically, with a fancy name on it. First, we gotta make this little base, because that's always what I have to do. I think it was one or the other of these. Okay, so this is the juvenile and the baby. I'll show you guys that in a second, because I know the one below it's the adult. So this is the new creature that we have. Very gorgeous. I love this one so much. because I love wolves and pumas and they're adorable. This is the baby. I love the fact that the baby looks like a wolf almost, and then it grows out of that stage. I like that. There's a baby, juvenile, and then obviously the adult. So this is what we're gonna be working on the rest of this live stream. Hold on, I gotta find its name. I've never actually modeled a feline looking face before, so I'm kind of scared to do this because one of the reasons I wanted to do like a mammal based almost game, but it's still creatures, is the fact of like I suck at modeling mammals when it first comes to that, so I want to kind of get better at it, and I've never modeled a face that looks like this one's. So I'm kind of scared on how this is going to end up. I'm hoping I can do pretty good. Make it a little thicker. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it looks super cool. It's my favorite so far. For people that are in the Discord, you probably saw, but we're gonna be getting a Etheria class species very soon, as the Golden Legend is working on the deer mixed with a horse, kind of. Now, some of them won't be mixed with things. So, for example, this one's clearly mixed with a wolf and a puma, but I also want to make ones that are just enhanced. So the starter in our ethereal class, which is the fox-like one, it's just like a fox, but enhanced, basically. So we could have some that are enhanced, while some are also purely mixed. So we can have stuff like that to make it a little more interesting. Is there any way we could help with the game? Right now, we are currently looking for map makers. We're looking for sound designers. I'm looking for another... Oh my god, that scared me. I'm looking for another concept artist as well, so then I'm not putting so much work on my two very good artists of the game already. So I'm looking for those. I'm also... What else am I looking for? I could use another modeler, but I mean, honestly, I think right now we're pretty good for modelers. Oh, hold on, this needs to not be marked. This needs to... How do I undo that? I guess I can't undo this. Okay, well, we gotta shape it anyway. So I should mirror this, but... No, we mirror after subdivide. I messed this up, and I can't get it to go away. I used Shift E for this, and now I can't get it to go away. It's not split or unsubdivide. It's not a seam or a sharp. It's not even a freestyle edge. What the heck is this thing? You know what? We could try going back. Let's see if I can do it. Man, wait, no. That's not gonna work because I already did this like very early on. It's an edge crease, okay, so there we go. I fixed it. I'm just gonna leave the other side because it's gonna be mirrored anyway, so that doesn't matter. Oh my god, he got a big forehead, dude. He's got giant forehead. Now we have to think of the shape of the face. I need to look at references of a puma and a wolf. Puma, a wolf. If you guys haven't already, be sure to join the Discord if you are able to and want to support the game. That is where you guys can go to see some of the stuff without the development live streams. Ooh, I can go over some stuff we have for the game so far. Let's do that. I feel like you guys would like that. So some of you that don't have Discord can still see it. Okay. So this is the Discord. Let's go to development. Let's go all the way up. So we have a new fox creature. This is going to be the starter of the Aethial class. I don't think I've shown this one before, so I'm going to show it here. This one already has a model for the adult version. The baby stuff to be worked on and stuff, but the adult version has a model, and I'll show you guys that in a second. And then its special ability is it's basically gonna have a passive ability where when it's around a group of its own species, it will gain a boost that gives them more stamina and health. This might change. I might keep it where it's either stamina or health, or it could be both. I don't know necessarily what I want to change, but I do want it to be a passive ability because some of them won't have like special abilities. It'll just be like passive abilities. And this guy basically will be bigger in numbers. So like, it encourages people to be in groups as they will have an easier time fighting things and killing them. This is just a whole thing I do every month on the 6th is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to word it correctly. This is what I basically do. I post a bunch of stuff we've been working on, and then also stuff I plan to work on this month that hopefully should be finished. If you don't know, we're going to have a tutorial island, so when you guys first join into the game, it'll be a little island that you guys will basically learn the basics of the game. I feel like this would be perfect to add because it gives us like a testing map almost for testing out some stuff before the game actually releases in pre-alpha and things, but there'll be a tutorial map that you guys can go on and kind of learn everything you need to know. And here's the model for the Aethial starter. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this model. I keep thinking that those are two different pictures, but it's only one picture. And then we have some lore. Basically, what's going to happen in the game lore-wise is a long time ago, humanity mysteriously disappeared from Earth. No one knows why or how it happened, but their absence left the planet in silence. The cities are now forgotten ruins and overgrown by the relentless forces of nature. As time passed, nature reclaimed the land without humans, you know, the whole basic kind of typical lore, I would say. Not typical, but like not a stereotype in a way. It's basically where just people disappeared from the planet and everything's regaining control nature-wise. Things like that. With the info though, I did want to say, we're gonna actually make the map age with the game. So people like who have pre-alpha and alpha, they'll actually get to see things that people who had full release will not be able to see. This doesn't mean they'll have disadvantages or something like that, but people just get to experience things that others probably wouldn't be able to experience in the pre-alpha and stuff. And basically what that means is in the beginning of the map, we're going to have where there's a bunch of ruins from humans, like big buildings and houses and stuff like that. We're going to make it more of a like, not a modern time, but close to modern time, probably buildings, stuff like that. And we're gonna have cities and stuff like that, but it's not gonna be very like populated with buildings and stuff. But as time goes on, those buildings will be replaced with like more rundown versions of that model, and also will be removed. And then during the full release, there'll probably be just like the flush grass, not really many ruins. If there are, they're not many. We also will have a limited time NPC. This bot is basically going to roam the cities that are in pre-alpha and alpha. That's where these guys will be in play. There'll be a limited time, and they're also going to be kind of aggressive. They are going to not be obtainable to play or anything like that. You can only attack them and kill them. But with these robots, you actually have a 10% chance of giving you a badge with the skin once it's destroyed. Basically, when you kill this guy, you'll have a 10% chance of getting a badge in pre-alpha or alpha stage that will give you a skin of some sort that you can obtain. They will be powerful and aggressive, and also will come in different sizes and shapes. So this is one of them that I did create. Now this was just like me looking at random concepts on the internet, and then I was like, okay, let's make it look like this. I literally used no concept for this. I just decided, why not make it look like this? So that's going to be something to look forward to in the pre-alpha and alpha stage. And then, of course, we have the brand new creature that just got announced. Lore really reminds me of Tokyo Jungle. Kind of. Alright, let's get back to this. I'm done yapping. Yapping your ears off. Okay, so I did get a Puma reference, and I'm gonna add that into. Is it this one? Okay, here it is. So this is the Puma's face. I kind of want to go for something like that since the face of the animal is more Puma-like. But I also want to get a wolf reference face. Oh, these are actually perfect right here. Not really. That's actually very unproportional. Hold on. Wolves are so popular, it's easy to find a reference on these guys. Okay, and now we have the wolf reference coming in. So I'm thinking we're gonna go for like a Puma face, but I want to kind of add something of the sorts with the wolf. So let's get this kind of. So it has like a little curve in the middle. Oh my god, this cube's in the way. I feel like that makes the face very thick. Do not mind this side, by the way. We're just kind of going with this side because eventually I'll mirror that side, but I don't do it with subdivision because I've heard and I've been told that it kind of makes it so you have more triangles than you actually want. And I don't want that. Oh my god, so chunky. I feel like I'm doing it wrong, but I feel like this is how it should look. We'll fine shape it, make it look a little bit better eventually. Alright, let's get rid of this side on the other side. It's annoying me. Oh, hold on, hold on. I'm doing something wrong. Why is it doing this? There we go. Now this is a very thick head. Obviously I think we're gonna change some stuff about that. Let's first get the fine shape of the model on the side now that we have this. We're not gonna make it ugly, so stop doing that. It does kind of have the shape of a wolf head as well. So what I want to do is maybe I could extend the muzzle thickness to like up here. Let's remove some of these non-ignoring things. Something like that. Make the muzzle a little bit longer, but not too long that's noticeable. I feel like these things are freaking thicker on the side. We gotta move them. It looks so goofy though. I don't know. I think I know what's also making it look goofy. It's this part right here. But we gotta get that shape first. Stop doing that. No. Select the wrong things is annoying me. Oh my god. You make the eyes, because the eyes always make it so it's easier for me to shape them. Dang, he look creepy over here. I'm kind of seeing it, like, I think they should be closer. I'm not gonna lie, they look like they should be like close like this. This is a very rough draft of it. And then I need to see how it looks from this side. Actually, I think it lines up kind of perfectly. Obviously, I need to fix a bunch of stuff. He looks like he's a transformer or something. My models are always a trust the process model. So be aware of that. They look like Play-Doh from a kindergartner until like, I don't know, until it looks good. Ooh, my foot just got its circulation cut off because I've been sitting on it. Okay. I think his eyes should be like... because they look perfect almost like this. Obviously I need to do like some detailing to make his eyeballs more realistic. Obviously eyes are gonna go in there, so don't worry about that. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think his head's too thick? I think his head looks decent. I might make his eyebrows more lifted on this side to give that wolf look to him. Because the wolf had more like lifted eyes. Bro looks like a freaking dinosaur over here with his big forehead. I cannot draw for the life of me. I can do models, but drawing is a no-go for me. I cannot do it. I don't know why. I mean, I could draw, like, it's not like I'm really, really bad at it. I couldn't draw anything appealing to the eye, I would say. Now I'm gonna add in cylinders, or spears, or whatever they're called, to see if it's gonna look good with the spear in his eye. Perfect, I think. I think we're doing good so far. He kind of looks like a puma. You can see it. And a wolf mix, almost. What is his ears? His ears are wolf. Oh, that's cool. I don't notice like small details until I go to model the thing, because I'm also looking at the small details in the concept, and you can tell that the ears are not puma, they're wolf-like. Unless they are puma, but I think they're more wolf-like from these references alone. The eyes kind of look like they do as well. Ooh, he's got little things sticking out of his face. His whiskers. I can't wait to make those. So the noses I've kind of gotten better doing. I've kind of understood the concept a bit with noses that make them not look ugly. Okay, that's too far over. So like, maybe I have to shape it first, because that's what I did with the spring horn and it actually looked pretty good. Bunch I need to fix, but it's okay. It looked goofy. Why you gotta be like this? Hold on, I think I know why. It's because my auto smooth was not on. I was about to say it looks very goofy, and I didn't know why it looked so goofy. Okay, that looks a little better. I think it should be like smaller. So maybe we get these sides. What do you guys think of that nose? I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something that needs to be fixed. I think it's just the lighting that it's being prescribed with. As well as I feel like it needs more like... I get very picky with how it turns out and how it looks. It's like a big hole in the side of his head. It's so bad. I think what I need to do is bring these closer. Oh lord, it's getting worse. Okay, hold on. That didn't make it better. These just need to go over it. Don't mind it. I'm just trying to fix it. Okay, that looks a little better. Maybe make it look more separated. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. That's the part that gets me. We're not gonna work on the bottom part just yet. Now he looks weird with this big lump. I mean, I kind of like how that looks. Obviously, it's gonna be separated, don't worry. Because it's gonna have colors and stuff. Let's see. What else could I do to make it? What do you guys think of that shape of the head? This is the top part. Obviously, he kind of looks a little bit funky because he don't got his ears and a little bit no colors or nothing like that. I need to do his eyelids as well soon. But I think that this like general shape is like okay. Maybe? Maybe it needs to be separated on the sides. Oh, I see. Hold on. I'm gonna try this real quick. It's gonna mess everything up. Or make it look better. It's gonna mess everything up. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Don't mind those two. It's a work in progress. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And I think that this should go down. Oh my god, that's so much better right there. I'm very picky, that's why it takes forever for the heads. After like the head part, I don't have to worry much with the body. I can sculpt the body pretty good. Oh yes, and I can see the teeth and what kind of teeth we have to do. I'm scared for that part. Oh gosh. I'm gonna... I gotta... My gosh, my brain farted. I gotta go do stuff, so I'm gonna end the live stream here. I was gonna say something about the model, that's why my brain was like fried. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. Thank you all for joining, and don't forget to join the Discord if you guys haven't. I will do another one of these very soon. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do another live stream like this, but whenever I do, I will let you guys know and we'll do those. So thank you all for coming out and supporting the live stream. I will be showing the progress of this model in the Discord for the game, so you guys can see it there when it does get completely finished or close to finish. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, peoples.